Hey everyone, today I'm exploring Jackson's Auto Wrecking in Kendal, Ontario, near Clarington, Durham region. This place has been open for almost 100 years. They have cars in inventory dating back to the 1930s. Unfortunately, the land has been sold and next year all the inventory is going to be crushed. So as I'm filming it, it's November 14th, 2024. The yard is going to be closing on November 30th, 2024. So if you're in Southern Ontario or even anywhere near the region and you want to check it out, now is the time. Apologies if you're viewing this video at a later date. In the spring, there's going to be an auction of some of the parts, some of the cars, but for the most part, everything's going to be crushed. So I just wanted to document everything in the yard before it is all gone forever. It was a tremendously cool experience, so I hope you enjoy. So this is Jackson's scrapyard in Kendal, Ontario, in Durham region. As I'm filming this, it's November 14th, 2024. This place will be closing at the end of the month forever. And what a shame. There's thousands of cars in here dating back to the 30s. And they're all going to be crushed next year. So I'm not going to get everything, but I figure I'd document some of it at least. Got all these 70s wagons in this area. Cool old Dodge Monaco. Here's a smaller Dodge. Look at this Oldsmobile Cutlass Cruiser. Grill's still in decent shape, has that spoiler on the back, even a sunroof. Insanely cool. Got something really old here. Old Mercury with the sliding down rear window, or forward, I honestly don't know. And it just goes on and on and on. More on the Olds wagon. Moss growing absolutely everywhere. Looks to me like it's got the sliding rear window. Yeah, it's seized. Back seat's in good shape. Old Pontiac Strato Chief that I suspect met its demise with a tree. But the engine's still there. What is this, in 1958? And we got this old GMC camper van. I don't know if that's a camper top or just a bed topper, but it's very old and very cool. We got some classic Jeep truck. Look at that. Tractors too. Couple of tractors. Look at that. And another one here. The cool bed topper. 40s or 50s tow truck. Man. Excuse my ignorance, I believe this is an International. don't think it's a Suburban. And then a 57 or 58 Pontiac or Olds. Excuse my ignorance once again. We have a couple of these weird old trucks. Right-hand drive. A few of these in this yard. Like, to me, it looks World War II era. And this one's got writing on it. If you can make that out. So cool. And it just goes on and on and on. I was up there earlier, full of cars here. Don't know how I'm gonna access them all. Here you got a early 5-door Chevette. Some epic graphics on it. Cool 50s car with suicide doors. Old Mercury completely covered in moss. Couple of Ford trucks. Toyota Corolla. Couple of what appear to be AMC Matadors. Dodge. Chevy Vega. An old Skylark. Big custom cruiser with the clamshell tailgate. Giant Dodge Polara coupe. Mercury Montego. That's not in the worst condition in the world. 60s Cadillac. 4-wheel drum brakes. Rambler. All kinds of 70s American cars. Dodge truck. Was down there. And now we got a whole other section to explore. Couple of minis back there. Datsun wagon.
Yeah.
50s Ford wagon.
That'd be the last blowjob you get.
Got a view of everything from up here, as much as the eye can see. All kinds of hoods. Doors. And a never-ending sea of cars. And what's left of this old Dodge Dart interior. Here's a rather fascinating one. A Buick with a straight 8. Eight-cylinder engine in an inline configuration. Giant fender arches. And the interior is kind of still there. Look at that upholstery. All the gauges. And a clock on the passenger side. Insane. Then we got some old VWs. Ancient CAA sticker. I suspect in Austin. I really don't know. And this AMC Ambassador station wagon. I don't know, 1967, 68, something like that. Studebaker pickup. A Hillman. And this really cool VW fastback thingy. Hillman Envoy, small British sedan from the, not super small, from the late 50s, early 60s. Pontiac Laurentian. So this was like the Canadian base model for the full-size Pontiacs. And this car, the brand is Vanguard. Very, very cool steering wheel. Don't know a single other piece of information about it. Hudson Hornet. With a big hole in the roof. Ford with suicide doors. Camaro. Some kind of Toyota. So this here is a Vauxhall wagon. Still has the original dealer badge on it. Fred Ammon Motors in Peterborough. There's the Vauxhall badge you can kind of see. Interesting shape. School buses. Ford Capri. Buick LeSabre. Hardtop Nash Metropolitan. If you were alive in the 70s, this portion might be a little boring. But here we got 5 AMC Gremlins. Oh wow, a Levi's edition. Has the denim seats. Tremendously cool. I believe those are the denim seats at least. Another Vauxhall. Frank's Plumbing and Heating Limited. All the original shelving and parts in here. So cool. Ancient wagon. Front fascia for a Oldsmobile of some sort. Oh, first generation Honda Civic. Grill up there. Pretty epic patina on it.
They're not charging a whole lot for glass.
Pontiac Aster.
Well, gents, enjoy. Happy you found some parts.
Here's something you don't see every day. I believe it's a Morris or Austin Marina. I could be wrong.
Awesome, hey buddy.
Ton of random stuff laying around too. Doors. There's a door with the interior wood door panel. Big heap of frames. Don't know what this is. Another Envoy. Classic GMC truck. Caddy. I believe some kind of Austin, perhaps an Austin Cambridge. Could also be a Toyota. Once again, pardon my tremendous ignorance. Here we got some old four-door, four-cylinder wagon of some kind. Absolutely no idea what the hell this thing is. Classic Peugeot wagon. 79. Due to Baker Champion, I believe. 51, 52, 53, something from that range. And another one. It's a little older. 4950, I suspect. And another one. Look at this. That door is in perfect condition. Maybe a little rust at the bottom, but very good condition. Not bad at all. Fiat. Oh, ow. I feel like I'm reaching the end of the yard here. See, some cars have kind of fallen down this hill. This is, I believe, a late 40s Austin Devon. Very neat little car, actually. Another Hillman. Chrome in pretty good condition on this car. It's a shame that most of these parts are never going to be used. Completely bare seat frames too. That's cool. Little Ford Courier. A few of these in this yard. Before I close up the video, there's another section here towards the front of the property. Got a couple 60s Thunderbirds, Geo Tracker, Datsun pickup, and a Nova back there. A couple of Crown Vics up here. I see a Dodge Spirit way back there. There's this Dodge 600 convertible. Cool AMC Eagle wagon. Interior doesn't look too bad. bins back here. And some more typical 80s, 90s stuff. Nice Continental. Back here, there's a couple of really cool cars. This Willie's pickup. Very cool. Apparently some of the vehicles are going to be auctioned off. I can't really imagine too many of them will make that cut, like probably single digits, honestly. But back here we have a 1986 Hyundai Excel 5-door. It's rotted, as all of these cars were after like 4 years, but pretty complete. Certainly not something you see every day. Manual transmission, 93,000 kilometers in the odometer. You can see the discoloration of the plastic is quite hilarious. Nice hubcap chilling in the back, or two. And then what's really cool is this presumably later model Canadian market lattice signet wagon. It's actually in pretty decent shape by the, well, maybe not up there, but it's not the worst. Lattice signet 1.5 liter. Nice hubcap in the back. Roof rack. Sunroof unfortunately has been left open. I can't get the door to open up front, unfortunately, but manual transmission, really not the worst in the world, probably beyond saving. Don't know what the underside looks like, but definitely some good bits on it if you're a Lada enthusiast. Very, very rare to see these. AMC Spirit. Couple of old Mercuries, mid-70s. I believe it was like a Renault 4 or Renault 5. And this Saab 900. Very cool interior. Very cool interior. Original Saab floor mats. These seats are insane. Automatic transmission, unfortunately, but never been inside an early 900 before. April 1976 is the build date, so it is indeed a very early model. You never see these. Very cool. Back here, destroyed AMC Eagle. Old 4-door Subaru, mid-80s. Another Vega or Monza back there, and a 4x4 Jeep Wagoneer. 2-door Buick LeSabre. And then some pretty vanilla newer stuff. Oldsmobile Alero, Tracker. So I've been granted permission to check out this little upper part here. All of this stuff, as well as everything in these buildings, mostly car-related paraphernalia, will be going up for auction next year. So this cool tow truck, and a Mercury Comet, looks like a Dart or something. An Etzel, very cool. Later model because it doesn't have the push button shifter. Late 60s Continental. Leather seats are still somewhat intact. Early 80s Continental. latch. International step side truck. This is cool. And there's some more stuff here. Don't know exactly what's going to be going up for auction, but from my understanding, a lot of this stuff will be. Carmen Gia, another Capri. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you very, very much for watching. Apologies for all the repetition and the mediocre camera work, just filming it with an iPhone, and also apologies for the saggy headliner in my Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra. But again, thank you very, very much for watching, and it's Jackson's Auto Wreckers in Kendal, Ontario, Clarington, Durham region, and they are going to be open through November 30th, 2024, from my understanding, and then some of the stuff's going to be auctioned off next May.